Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. Well, the last bastion of safety, the last vestige of political incorrectness has fallen, my friends, as it was once commonplace. As a matter of fact, understood that comedians got a pass when it came to political correctness, you know? But apparently Bill Maher has fallen prey to the political correct police and has offered an apology for using the N-word on HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher. Interestingly enough, you know, if you look back 20, 30 years, you know, when I was a kid, there was a book that went around. It was called Blanche Knott's Truly Tasteless Jokes. They were books on, and they were the most offensive joke books that you could probably ever find. And every kid had one, you know, at least one, or had access to one through one of their friends. And you want to talk about jokes that today, I mean, would be totally unacceptable. It just goes to show you how in such a very short period of time, how society has really become extremely intolerant of so many different things. And I'm not justifying the use of the N-word, not at all. But I'm saying we become so damn politically correct that look at what's become of, say, the men in this country. Now men wear rompers. That's all I got to say. The political correct environment has actually caused shifts in society to now where men wear women's clothing, and it's accepted. You know, this used to not happen. I don't know what's going on, but it's not good. Bill Maher, according to Variety.com, has issued an apology for using the N-word on Friday's edition of HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher. Bill Maher said in a statement, "Friday nights are always the worst night of sleep because I'm up reflecting on the things I should or shouldn't have said on my live show. Last night was a particularly long night as I regret the word I used in the banter of a live moment. The word was offensive, and I regret saying it, and I'm very sorry." Now, a rep for Maher said the comedian was traveling on Saturday and unavailable for comment. I do know that HBO is facing a lot of pressure to fire Bill Maher because of his use of the N-word. And all I can say is sometimes we use words in different contexts, and sometimes they have different meanings. And again, I'm not justifying anybody using that word or whatever, but I can say that we've become so wrapped around the axle when really, you know, that age-old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me, has just gone by the wayside, and people have become so wussified and so sensitive over such trivial things, such as that. Words, names, that we've totally become consumed and really can't get by it. And it's kind of put the brakes on a lot of things. It's just, it boggles my mind how this politically correct culture can continue to function as we continue to go down the road. Because there are so many things that are going to require a toughness, constitution that people just aren't going to have the stomach for because it's been engineered out of them because of this intolerance, because of an inability to see past such trivial things as words, you know? And unfortunately, until we do, it's going to get a lot worse from here. I'm Joe Joseph. This was thedailysheeple.com's news shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. Have a great day, everybody.